one of many mock drafts I'm probably going to do. What's up, fans? So my mock draft 1.0, that's essentially what this video is. We're going to use fan speak. I have certain settings I'm going to use. Before I jump into that, 3 things I want to touch on real quick. Number 1, Madden. A lot of you guys want me to play Madden on this channel specifically. A good amount of you don't want me to play Madden on this channel. Like, you're very adamant about me not playing Madden on this channel. So what I'm going to do is on the Bit Boys, I'm going to do a series on there for Madden. So I could do everything I thought of doing for this channel, but it's just going to happen over there. Just so there could be that separation between, you know, Dolphins stuff and Madden. Now, my idea initially was to do just Dolphin stuff on Madden and maybe play you guys and maybe do Madden Dolphin stuff. Like I said, you know, go franchise mode as the Miami Dolphins and then rebuild it my way, draft, you know, free agency, do what I think the Dolphins should do. Also with Ultimate Team, I could build the all-time Dolphins, you know, bring Marino card in, Jason Taylor card in, you know, wide receivers that we've had, bring their card in, stuff like that. But a lot of you guys, a good amount of you guys, not a lot, because most of you guys did want me to do it, but then there's still the good amount that didn't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep this channel straight up this, you know. I might throw in, I'm a filmmaker, so I might throw in some things I'm working on. Again, comment below, let me know if you're okay with that, if you like that, if, you know, I'll put the stuff on and then you can tell me if it interests you or not. But again, this is predominantly, like I said about the Madden thing, it's 90%, even 95% this, what I'm doing now. This is what I love, and this is what got the channel to over 4,000 subs. So Madden is going to be played on the Bit Boys channel, so like I say at the end, go over there, check it out, subscribe. I'm thinking next week I'll start doing some Madden stuff on there, just like once a week, some type of series type thing. That's that. Second thing is I'm going to be making a video real soon about the giveaway. I'm finalizing what I'm actually going to be giving you guys so I can show you and all that stuff. So that video will be coming probably beginning of next week, hopefully. And then the third thing is these new Jet jerseys. They're supposed to be coming out later tonight at like 7:30 officially, but the leaked photo of them came out and everyone's like, it's not them and that's not the jerseys, and players are like, that's not the jerseys. It's the jerseys, because you can tell just by looking at it that it's the jerseys, and a lot of people are trying to backtrack saying it's not the jerseys. It's the jerseys. I'll put the picture up, but my thoughts on it are they look like the Eagles. They look like the old throwback Eagles jerseys. That's what I see when I look at them. The black ones are okay. They kind of look like gum packages, you know, the Spirit gum. That's kind of what they look like. And the white and green ones, seriously, to me, wholeheartedly look like the throwback Eagle jerseys. So, they're alright, but again, it's because they have that stripe on the shoulder. It really looks like Eagle jerseys to me. So, like when they play the Eagles this year, it's going to be super confusing. It's going to be like looking like a scrimmage between the Eagles during training camp. It's just, I don't like them. I can't really see what the new logo is, but I think it's like just as Jets, kind of like their old logo. I know they're going to make fun of us, be like, hey, you have the Dolphin logo, looks like toothpaste. Yeah, I get it. I hate the new jerseys. Doesn't mean you can't own up to that your new jerseys look like poop. Let's jump into this draft. So the site I use is Fanspeak. I think you guys showed me another site that potentially has a good mock draft. Again, comment below, let me know. But Miami Dolphins. And then I heard that Matt Miller's Bleacher Report is really good and realistic. So we'll use that one. Team needs, I'm going to use NFL Mock. Just because that seems to be the best. And then for difficulty, let's try Classic for now. See how this pans out, right? If it tends to like flop, where all of a sudden like Kyler Murray or Bosa is there at 13, I'll draft it. We'll see what we get. Once we get started later in the rounds, it's you know, we'll see how everything pans out. Again, this is my first mock draft 1.0. There's going to be maybe 2 or 3 more before the actual draft happens, but we'll just start with the classic, and then we'll see how this pans out. So let's start this shiznit. Let's draft. Also went first. See, like now it's already okay. Kyler Murray went to the Giants. Josh Allen. Okay. Alrighty. It's our pick now. And we got some, see, like Devin Bush is there. See, I don't like the Matt Miller's big board, because to me it looks just a little off. Just because they have, like, I know a lot of you guys like Jeffrey Simmons, but the fact that he's so injured, I don't see him being ranked 12. So again, guys, comment below. Let me know if there was a different criteria besides you know, Matt Miller's big board. If there's another big board you guys think I should go after. But from what I'm looking at, so we have, see, like, this is what I don't like, is they have the tight end ranked 5th. We have Rashawn Gary, we have Montez Sweat there, we have Brian Burns there, and we have Jawan Taylor there. Now, for me, I'm looking at those guys right now. I'm looking at Rashawn Gary, I'm looking at Montez Sweat, I'm looking at Brian Burns, and I'm looking at Jawan Taylor. Even Farrell, the Clemson D end, I'm looking at. Now, I understand he has a heart condition. In this game, in this mock draft, I can't trade back. Right now, if I was in the Dolphins situation right now, I would try to trade back. I'd see if someone wanted to jump up to take, you know, a quarterback, even though Locke went to the Bengals. Ed Oliver dropped down pretty far. Cody Ford went to the... So I'm going to go Montez Sweat. Now, I like Montez Sweat. I understand he has a heart condition, but he played a full season. He played at the Senior Bowl, and he played... he did combine stuff and his own pro day. He was cleared for everything. So, again, I would try to trade back and see if I can get more picks, and then see if Montez Sweat is still there further down, or even some of the other guys I like. But for me, with the first overall, you know, 13th overall pick, Miami Dolphins, like Montez Sweat, and I'm okay with that. So now we're going into the second round. So here in the second round, I'm thinking offensive lineman. If Garrett Bradbury is still there when we pick, I'm going to jump on it like a fat kid on a donut. He's still there, and we're going Garrett Bradbury. Offensive center, but he could play guard. We could take Kilgore and move him at guard. So far, I'm liking what this draft is panning out. We got both defense and offensive linemen. We got an edge rusher to go along with Charles Harris, which, you know, it's something we need right now. Right now, I got my my defensive lineman, my offensive lineman. I could double down if I'm seeing something I like. Right now, they're moving, so now we're on the clock. So, like, I could take... See, Dexter Lawrence is there in the 3rd round. And I feel like that would be a steal. I'm taking Dexter Lawrence. Now, you guys are probably like, Dexter Lawrence? I don't think he'll be there in the 3rd round. But I like the fact of really, like I tell you guys constantly, build up the trenches. Offensive line, defensive line. We got an edge rusher, which we needed. We got a guard that we needed, because we still have Kilgore, and now we got the D tackle that we needed. Now, Dexter Lawrence needs some help, but we still have Gotcha and we have Taylor, so he'll, you know, we don't have to rely on him solely. Now, we're in the 4th round, and just going off of this guy's, like, big board and seeing, like, some of the top players he has there, I'm not... Like, Tyree Jackson's still there. Now, I'm wondering if I go, you know, like, if I look at his best available, and I'm looking at offensive linemen, he has Jenkins, Mississippi State's offensive lineman, Eric McCoy from Texas A&M, and Tyree Jackson's there. Now, will Tyree Jackson be there in the 5th? Because then I take him in the 5th. Now, a lot of you guys are probably killing me right now. I haven't taken a quarterback yet. I'm okay with the Dolphins doing what I did, defensive end, offensive lineman, defensive tackle, and then potentially taking the quarterback now, or again doubling down on offensive lineman or defensive lineman. For me though, I'll take Tyree Jackson here. Now that might be a stretch to take him at 4 instead of 5. With this mock draft though, I don't see him making it to 5, especially with the way this dude has the big board set up. I still have those 2 offensive linemen. He has that at OCs, offensive center or something, whatever. Now they're still there. So right now, my mindset is that I have my defensive end, I have an offensive lineman, I have my defensive lineman, and I got a quarterback. So those offensive linemen are off the board. A lot of these skill position players are off the board. Now, we're back on the clock. I could go wide receiver here. I haven't done much film work on these wide receivers. So if I'm just going off of what I'm seeing from his big board, which again, I don't really trust because his top 10 was a little wonky for me, how he had it set up. But like just going off of now, we're just doing BPA after the 4th round, really. I should have done BPA in the 4th, but that's why I took Tyree Jackson, because on his big board, he was only like 4 down. And, you know, it's good to have this type of quarterback as a backup because he can learn. Like the knock on Tyree Jackson is he hasn't had much play time. He hasn't had much learning. Have him as a backup behind Fitz. Have him as a backup potentially behind our 2020 pick. But here I'm just going to take the best player available, wide receiver, Darius Slayton. Again, I haven't done my research on the wide receivers yet. I haven't done my film study. Saturday's video is going to be on offensive linemen. I literally just went through puberty mid-volume of that sentence. But so far, if the draft pans out this way, where we get Montez Sweat, Garrett Bradbury, and then we get Dexter Lawrence, that's the top 3 pick, I'm super pumped about it, because that really shores it. And then we get, you know, I don't see them taking Tyree Jackson in the 4th. I could potentially see him going in the 5th, but it all depends on how things start to pan out and things start to play out. And we don't have a 6th. We have 2 7s though. So 6th is passed. But again, I'm totally down to listening to your comments, reading your comments about like who maybe I potentially should have picked if you watched it and I passed on, stuff like that. So again, be sure to comment below. Let me know who I might have passed on. Just waiting on our pick in the 7th round. And here's our pick. So right now it's just like best player. And I'm looking, I got running back, Tony Pollard, Memphis, top ranked so far with what we have going on. Wide receiver, safety, tight end. You got edge rusher, Wyatt Ray from Boston College. I think here I would take the running back just because we only have 2 running backs, back-to-back picks in round 7. I would use those to trade up most definitely. And again, here, you know, we have 3 wide receivers. We have the Wisconsin safety. We got Club Wilson from UCLA, the tight end. I'm going to take the edge rusher. And that will end our draft. And this is essentially the picks that I got. You know, 1st round, we took Montez Sweat with the 13th overall. Again, I would probably, if the big board fell the way it did and the picks went the way they did, I'd probably trade back a little bit, try to get more picks, and then because he might fall because of the heart condition. But again, I don't see the heart condition as a big factor because he played his season with it. He did the Senior Bowl with it. He did the combine with it. They would have sent him home if the heart condition was big enough that he couldn't do the combine. So I would take him. Garrett Bradbury being there in the 2nd round is great. So I would definitely take him in the 2nd round. Dexter Lawrence being there in the 3rd is amazing. Take him. Tyree Jackson, it might have been a reach, but I don't think he would have been there in the 5th. Just by the way I was seeing the board going. And then after that, it was more just best player available. And then with the last 7th pick, it was more like, let me get another edge rusher. Let me see what I could do with edge rushing. But comment below. Let me know what you guys think. When it comes to team draft assessment, I didn't get anybody that they told me to, but Bradbury's a center, so I don't understand why under center it doesn't have not drafted, but whatever. Comment below, let me know what you guys think of the first mock draft we did. If there is a different big board you know that is better, because this one kind of screwed. I wasn't ready for the big board. It completely was turned on its head that he had the tight end 5th ranked overall. It threw me on my head. But comment below, let me know if you guys know of a better big board. If, you know, we'll do a harder difficulty. Let's, you know, next time let's try a harder difficulty and see what we can get. But comment below, let me know what you guys think of my picks so far, and let me get to your guys' comment of the day. And this comment comes from McSnuggins. And he says to me, I feel that we should get a Jonah Williams first round, maybe Ed Oliver, Quinton Williams, if they're still there at 13. If you saw from this mock draft, they weren't. But I can see maybe Ed Oliver getting close to 13. Jonah Williams, I don't know, because there's some teams ahead of the Dolphins that need offensive line help, especially the Raiders. But it seems like, and a lot of the stirring's happening. Again, I said this a few videos back before any of this news came out. Don't be surprised if the Raiders try to take their 3 first-round picks and trade up to get Kyler Murray. Don't be surprised at all. But those 3 guys, I don't see them being at 13. Like a Montez Sweat can fall to 13. Jawan Taylor can fall to 13. Those are the type of guys that they might think of. Some of the guards could be at 13. The Dolphins could think of at 13. But thank you for the comment. I'm going to be doing, like I said, more mock drafts. I'm going to be doing more research. I have to do more prospects videos, because right now all that came out was quarterback and defensive line. Offensive line's coming out Saturday, and then I have to do wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, safeties, linebackers. So I still have a lot to do in a little amount of time. I might have to start cramming some in a quicker period of time. But thank you for the comment. Again, be sure to comment below. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. I tweet out news as soon as it breaks, especially like those new Jet jerseys that I'm not a fan of. When they leaked, which everyone's like, they didn't leak. That's them. Well, you'll see at 7:30 that that's them. Tweeted those out, tweet everything out, especially now that they're working out. Tweeted the pictures, the videos, all that stuff. Just go over, check it out. Also, go check out the Bit Boys. Now, I said in the beginning of the video that, you know, a good amount of you guys wanted me to play Bit Boys, wanted me to play Madden on here. There was a good amount of you that didn't, and like adamantly didn't want me to. Again, it would have only been once every 2 weeks, if that. But, you know, I thought about it, and I should play video games on the video gaming channel, which is the Bit Boys. So go over there, check it out. Madden will start on its own series there. On that channel, we're going to start doing series. We're going to start doing more things, expanding the channel, doing more. So go over there, check it out. If you want to see Madden, be sure to go over, check it out, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, because this is the first of many mock drafts. This is the first of many videos for draft month. So give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you like this type of stuff, that you like me doing these mock drafts. Also, like I told you guys, be sure to comment below. Let me know the different settings, the different big boards, the different sites. Give me different, if you don't like this site and you want to try a different site, give me a different site, and also list the settings you want me to do, and I'll do more mock drafts. I'm going to do so many. We still have, what, 3 weeks. We got about 3 weeks until the draft, so I got a lot of mock drafting to do. Be sure to subscribe. The only way you can get in of the giveaway for 4K is to be subscribed. Like I told you guys, hopefully at the beginning of next week, I'll have a video to really show you what I have planned and what I'm going to give you. In that video, I'm going to ask you guys to comment something so I can pick your names to be in the giveaway. So be sure to check out that video, and be sure to be subscribed. But other than that, I'll see you guys Saturday with the offensive line prospects video. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.